I am Peris, Wairimu, a Voices of Africa mobile reporter, and I'm currently in the Deutsche Welle Conference Center grounds in Bonn, Germany, whereby I have come to attend a global media forum. Actually, this is the second time that Deutsche Welle is conducting the forum, and the main theme of the forum is conflict prevention in the multimedia age. How can us, the media people, reporters, broadcasters, and newscasters, how can we help prevent conflict and violence in our communities, countries, and worldwide in general? In the video, we've got Walter Wilson. He's a Voices of Africa alumni reporter based in Cameroon, and he's giving his views and comments and expressions on how we can use our training techniques to prevent conflicts in our various communities. Welcome and watch the video.
And people do that. And so again, apart from previously,
with traditional media instead of starting on your own as a new and web media. And then I want to maybe disagree with Christiana a bit, or maybe she may make a comment. You said the newspaper carried the headline Obama won. Is that news? I think that the newspaper is there to make analysis, giving you in-depth reasons why Obama won. Unlike your telephone, where you were just giving information that was just breaking, and which was immediate news, and not giving you the development of that news. You remember that the newspaper is also competing with other media outfits, and they are printing the news as it's breaking. Considering the news value of the American election and the quality of the candidates involved, newspapers were mobilized to give on-the-spot information. And Simon, you were taking a cue from Salim about radio having a negative impact, and you were quoting the issue of the Rwandan genocide. I think that it wasn't a radio just coming up to preach genocide. This is an action, to my reading, that was prepared over time by some powers and putting one tribe against the other. I don't think a radio just came up to preach genocide. It was something that was prepared, and then they used the radio, one tribe pitting the other, by some forces which we don't need to call the names here.
So you're saying it could have been the same whether it was SMS or radio?
And that's why in Kenya it wasn't the case. We didn't really see radio coming to preach violence that way.
Okay. Right.
We have a question for him. Journalism through mobile, so that tool is not used as was used in the election, but it's seen as a tool for information. What are your tweets there?
The kind of, just from myself, do I give out information that is going to blow up my society? Do I say things that are going to blow up my society? Even if my society is corrupt, there are some bad things, I have to use decent language to say it, instead of putting it in a way that I'm going to exacerbate the situation. So the background I'm coming from is development journalism to take your society one step forward and not 10 steps backwards.
So it's about trading, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of it is about trading. I have to disagree on the radio. People colleagues played a huge role in increasing the number of people that were killed because of the hate messages they spread. And the same thing happened in Kenya, and that was why the Kenyan government put a ban on live broadcasting for local TV channels. It wasn't because they were trying to stop the information, it was because no local radio or TV channel in Kenya has a delay switch where they have 10 or 15 seconds that they can actually censor content that is not hate speech, or that is hate speech. So there were reasons for doing that, but it does boil down to trading. I think a lot of journalists don't understand, as you have pointed out, that the power of the medium that they have has to be used in such a way that it can actually benefit their society. But at the same time, we can't.
For the election laws in Spain forbade political demonstrations. But people sent each other, again, SMS messages that said, the government is lying to us, go show up in front of their headquarters. And in fact, that's what this photograph is about. And again, the election was tipped. The expected winner lost, and the underdog passed immigration legislation. I scared the legislators. They used MySpace and cell phone